Hi everyone. If you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm Tom Masseri, sometimes referred to as the grandfather of channeling, as I have been channeling for a little over 53 years and have mentored hundreds of people along their own spiritual paths. I work a little differently than other people do. I don't channel aliens or councils, collectives, or federations. I channel one source only, and that source is Abram. For more than 5 decades, Abram's teachings have offered guidance, clarity, and a deeper understanding of consciousness and the nature of reality.
Hi everyone, I'm Susanna Masseri, psychic medium and author of Living Beyond Death. Through my private readings, I help bridge the space between the physical and the non-physical, offering people insight, healing, and a deeper understanding that love, connection, and consciousness continue beyond this life. If you would like to schedule a reading with either one of us or experience combined sessions, please use the links below to contact us. Now, let's step into our conversation with Abram about the power of words.
Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Susanna.
Hi, Abram.
And what do we have today?
I have some questions about the power of words.
Good topic, good idea. Go ahead.
Okay. My first question is, when we talk about the power of words, what does that really mean for people? How can they incorporate that into their lives?
You people have a language. You all address each other with words. First of all, what are words? A word is nothing more than a string of letters put together to make a sound. Some words you people say are good words. Some words you people say are bad words. There are no good words. There are no bad words. There are only, just and always, words. Those letters put together to make sounds. As people use words in different ways, it is in their understanding of how they can communicate to someone else or something using words. Do words have meaning? Well, yes and no, but kind of, but not really at the same time. What gives words their meaning is how you use the words. Now, here's an example. If you should tell someone, "Oh, you are a stupid idiot," with a chuckle, you will have a positive response from the individual. On the other hand, if you say something like, "You stupid idiot," then you will have a negative response. Why? Think about how the tone of your voice was and what was your intention on using those words in the way you used the words. When you address someone with a chuckle, "Oh, you stupid idiot, ha ha ha," the individual will feel good about himself or herself. Yes, I know I'm stupid idiot. Well, we all are at times, and what can you do? I know all about that. But on the other hand, addressing the individual negatively, "You stupid idiot," the individual will choose to feel badly about himself or herself, think lowly of himself or herself, think that he or she has done something wrong, and will be apologetic. "Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a stupid idiot. It's just that I really don't understand myself. I don't know what I'm," and all the rest. You know all of that by now, my friends. How do you intend to use words? Think about it for a while. Do you intend them to be uplifting for other people and for animals as well? Or do you intend to use them in a destructive way, so that you can feel better about yourself, feel above everyone else, and all the rest? You know all of this by now also. This is just a reminder to you of all of this. onto animals. If you have a dog, and as an example, you tell the dog, bad doggy, and petted the dog will have a good response to you. On the other hand, if you should say, bad dog, animals have emotions. Yes, they do. They have feelings. Yes, they do. They are not just furry little things running around with no meaning or purpose. Not at all, my friends. A dog's consciousness, believe this or not, you can agree with me or not, is higher than a human being's consciousness. Here we go again. Because they do not create their day based on time. Well, 12 o'clock, time for lunch. 1:30, time to go outside and pee and smell things and be dog-like and do dog things and bark and play with other dogs. No, they don't do that. They function on instinct. They do what they instinctively know what to do. They have their own understanding of time, but that is as experience. So, as you people experience your reality based on time, dogs and cats and other animals as well, they will base their experience, their life, based on the experience of what they are experiencing at any given point in time. And that means that should they decide to, without being rational, without thinking this out, should they decide to walk around outside, they experience the experience of being outside, walking around, having their feet or paws, as you call them, touch the ground, getting the energy of the ground, getting to know all of the ley lines of your planet Earth. And this is how cats and other animals return to home from being far, far away. They follow the energy lines of your planet Earth to the home, and they return. When you use words, before you go spouting off with words, take a moment. Think about how you feel, first of all. If you feel like you have to attack someone with words, understand and realize what you are attacking is something going on within you emotionally. And you are just taking it out on someone else. Because people are mirrors of you. They reflect you back to you, as you do back to them also. All people are reflections, mirrors of and for each other. So, should you feel like attacking someone because, well, something is not right within you, you are upset about something, take a breath and think, since all emotions are the same, I really don't have to feel anger. I can feel strength right now. And when you begin to feel strength, then you can use any words that you would like to in an uplifting way for people and for animals as well. Thank you, my friends. What else, my friend?
I'm wondering, Abram, have you ever experienced in any of your physical lifetimes when someone else's words may have had a deep effect on you or
Yes.
changed your life?
Yes. When I was alive in the time of Jesus the Christ, there was a lot of talk about love, compassion, understanding, helping people. A lot of talk about that. I began to listen to that talk. I paid attention to it. Something changed within me because I was not very happy to begin with. I had a very poor life, but I changed my life and I decided to do something with it. I then began to think about more and more love, understanding, compassion, helping people, and everything else that goes along with it. And I started thinking, I'm going to try this out to see how this works for me. I tried it out. That life was a very, 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 almost the most influential life I have ever had in physical form, because I became love, compassion. I became helping other people, feeding the hungry, as Jesus the Christ would say, helping heal the sick by talking with them, telling them that they had the power to heal their own body. Now, you people have your own lives. You have your own existence, your own experience, and you go throughout your life thinking only in certain terms about what your experience is all about. If you can expand your thought and start considering other ways of thinking, maybe a bit more self-love, first of all, then a bit more love for other people. And I'm not saying you have to love everyone, because you will not be able to love everyone, but you can have love for everyone. If you can have a bit more compassion, first of all for yourself, and then for other people as well, and especially for animals, then you will be changing your life. I will not say for the better, but for a most complete version of your life. And you will become more love for other people. You will become more compassion. You will become more understanding, and you will become more of everything else. So, if I can suggest something to you, quit looking at your life as being just your life, just the way it is. Because there are billions and billions of possibilities to consider. Consider the possibility of expanding your beingness into being a bit more, just a bit is all you need, not a lot, but a bit more love, compassion, understanding, and a bit more willingness to help people, to heal themselves, and to think in a more complete way about themselves. Not a better way, because better becomes a judgment, but a more complete way about themselves. Thank you. What else, my friend?
If words are energy, do we instinctually feel the energy behind someone's spoken words?
You choose to. Words are nothing more than letters put together to make a sound. Love, compassion, those are sounds. They are not meanings. They have no purpose at all. When someone speaks to you, you decide how you want to or need to or are able to experience the tone of their voice based on how you are feeling about yourself at that point in time emotionally. If you are not feeling very good about yourself, maybe low on energy, or maybe a bit ill, you just don't feel good about yourself for some reason, you think you did something wrong, anything, it can be anything. If someone says something uplifting to you, you can still turn that around and take it as an insult. Because you, in the first place, do not feel good about yourself for some reason. What can be the reason you do not feel good about yourself? It can be any reason at all. But again, you have choice, and you can choose the emotional energy going on inside of you. And you can choose to have that emotional energy literally become a different emotion. It works every time, my friends. Every time. I guarantee it. Then you can take what that person is saying to you in an uplifting way. I don't feel good about myself today, but boy, oh boy, that meant a lot to me. I feel so much better about myself because that person helped me to understand who, what, and why they are, why I am, why they are, why everything is in a more complete way. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate myself for letting myself change how I feel about myself. Thank you. What else, my friend?
I think I might have some questions in there.
Go ahead.
About changing your feelings.
Go ahead. I'm ready. I can handle it.
On a dime. Sometimes that just doesn't work.
Sometimes it does not work because you are wrapped up considering, dwelling on one idea of your life. Many times people start a project, as an example only, and they focus and dwell on that project and dwell on that project, and they begin to have emotional reactions to that project. This is not working out. I don't know what to do. I know that my emotions are all the same because Abram told me that there is only one power and all of my emotions work off that one power, operate on that one power. And I understand and I know intellectually that I can change my emotion by thinking of the power and imagine it being a different power and all the rest and all the rest and all the rest as well. But you still feel badly about yourself because of something not working in you that you thought was not working about your project. Projects are based on your emotions. Everything in the universe is based on emotion. I've told you that more than a few times, and maybe you remember that. And if you do, thank you for remembering that, my friends. Your emotions are very, very important to how you allow yourself to see yourself and to recognize yourself and to become yourself. Think of your emotions. When you have time, think of your emotions. And remember, they are just labels. They are all judgments. And they all function on one power. The power has no meaning at all. The power has purpose, yes, but no meaning. Your intention will give that power its meaning. And from that power, you can then, if you want to, change your emotion. And probably, most probably, it will be difficult at the beginning to do that. But this is where the P word comes into play. P, practice. You practice everything in life. You practice living. You practice putting on clothing. You practice eating, bathing, going to work, driving an automobile, fighting with your husband, fighting with your wife, fighting with your children, loving your husband, loving your wife, and everything else. You practice everything. Practice is the key. Practice will never make perfect. There is no perfect, because perfect leaves no room for improvement. Practice makes perfection and completion. And when you complete within, your reality completes itself without you trying to force it to, controlling it to. Thank you. What else, my friend?
What if someone wakes up and they've had a dream that they can't interpret, but that dream has made them feel very sad?
Too many times you cannot interpret your dreams. Too many times you don't even remember dreaming. But what you can do is be in the experience of the energy of the dream. What was the energy telling you? The energy is not positive, it is not negative, it is neutral, but it has purpose, it has meaning for you, because you would not be dreaming about it. So try to understand what the meaning of the dream is for you. It could mean many, many different things. How have you been functioning emotionally? Probably, most probably, the meaning will reflect to you how you have been feeling about yourself emotionally lately. And it will be giving you the opportunity to change how you have been feeling about yourself emotionally into how you can be feeling about yourself emotionally by choosing to change how you feel, because you have choice. Choice is a very simple thing. Experience the energy of the dream. Get to know the energy. Ask the energy, what did you mean for me? Tell me your meaning, and I will work with that. And together, we will become complete in my sleep and non-sleep realities. What else, my friend?
Do you think affirmations and intentional language can be powerful enough to transform someone's thinking and feelings?
Yes. But choose the right affirmation. Don't say something like, I've been feeling badly about myself, but I'm going to change that today. Don't say it that way. Say it this way instead. Today is a brand new possibility. I am open to all possibilities. I will become all possibilities. And I will laugh and have fun and enjoy myself all throughout my new day. Try saying it that way. But don't try it, do it. Because trying leaves room, as you know by now, for failure. What else, my friend?
I think the only thing that I have are there certain phrases or types of language you would encourage people to avoid? which I think you just answered, actually.
Language is language. Words are words. Sometimes avoid the intention that you may be using when you spout off words to someone or something or an animal, especially to your dog or cat. Take care in your intention. I am not telling you to always be positive. You cannot be that way because you are positive and negative energy. And at times you need to experience the negative energy. And it is not a bad energy. It is just an opposing pole of positive. This is all it is. So do not cheat yourself out of positive or negative energy, or especially negative energy, trying to be positive all the time. You will not be able to. I'm trying to be positive, and Abram told me I can be positive. No, I did not tell you that, but you are doing it anyway. Abram told me I can be positive all the time. And again, no, I never told you that, but you are trying to do it anyway, and you are failing because you are trying. I'm trying to be positive. Damn it, I just cannot be positive. I just feel bad about myself. Stop it. Better yet, do not feel anything. Why? Because when you feel nothing, you have every opportunity to feel anything you would like to feel instead of what and how you have been feeling. Remember, two things: possibilities and choice. Possibilities and choice. And they are all based on the P word, practice. Practice. Look at yourself in a mirror when you have a moment. Look at your face and just smile and walk away. This is all you have to do. Then 2 days, 3 days later, look at your face again, smile and say, I think I like you. Walk away. Do nothing. Go about your day. 3 days, 4 days later, look at yourself in a mirror again. Smile and say, I think I like you, but you know something? I'm starting to love you. Walk away. See how that works for you. You might be surprised at how you start feeling about yourself and other people and animals as well. And don't forget nature. Nature gives you everything you need. Give back to nature. Talk to nature. Walk outside. Say, hello, Earth. You are beautiful today. I just love you. We are a part of each other, so let us keep it that way and serve each other in the best way possible. Touch a tree. You think this is crazy. Touch a tree. Feel the energy of the tree. Hug a tree. If you are willing and daring enough, hug a tree. Ask the tree to tell you a story of its life. It will. Listen to it. You will not hear it, but you will feel it emotionally in you. Look at your dog or your cat. Look at its eyes. Your dog, your cat is always communicating to you through the eyes by means of sending you images. They cannot speak your language. You cannot speak their language. You can try to, but if you bark at them, they will think to themselves, this person is crazy. He or she is trying to talk my way. Cannot do it. They sound silly and stupid. And they will bark back at you. This is how to talk my language. They'll bark back at you. Look into their eyes. Send them images of how much you care for them, how you want to take care of them, how much you love them. Thank you. Anything else, my friend?
I just want to mention hugging a tree really works. That tree will respond.
Absolutely.
It works for me all the time.
Now, some of you think she might be crazy. Sometimes I think she is crazy, but crazy in the best way possible. What is insanity? It is sanity with the letters I-N in front of it. Take away the I-N, you have sanity. Play with things, play with words, play with your emotions, play with your intention, especially play with your intention. Hug a tree, touch a tree, talk to the flowers, talk to the grass. Lie on the ground. Feel the energy of the earth, because this is what you are. The energy of the earth is just as alive as you are, and many times more so. Anything else, my friend?
My last question is about someone who has experienced depression. And I'm not talking about just having a blue day or a sad day. When someone is really experiencing depression, the chemicals in the brain change.
Yes.
And when that happens, I think what automatically comes with depression is low self-esteem.
Yes.
And so someone can get into a cycle of thinking very badly about themselves and put themselves down, which is just to me, is just a byproduct of the depression.
Yes.
How would you advise people that are truly depressed?
How would you advise them?
I would say to recognize when you're having those thoughts of feeling badly about yourself and talking badly about yourself to yourself. Recognize that and change that. Know that you're not that way. You're not what you're telling yourself at that moment. How would you expand on that?
Exactly. But when you are that far down, not feeling good about yourself, low self-esteem, it can be hard to change your thought. It can be. One thing you can do, and this can be difficult, but if you P-word it, practice it, it changes. Think to yourself, boy, I feel bad about myself today. I have low self-esteem. I think my esteem is so low that if I were to jump into a well, I would never reach the end of it. This is how low my self-esteem is. But if I do that, maybe the well will not be filled with water, but fluffy pillows that I will land on gently. I've told you many times that life is a game. Play everything as a game and you will win the game. Play with your low self-esteem as it is a game. This will help you to change your thinking. And changing your thinking rewires your brain into becoming a new brain. In a sense, a new brain. And this new brain will treat your body, your entire body, all the organs, the blood vessels and all the rest in a new way. Can be hard to change your thinking, but if you P-word it, practice it, it works, my friends. So the next time you feel low, down about yourself, low self-esteem, think to yourself, play it big time, play it up big time, very big time. I am so low. If I were to fall on the ground, I would just melt through the cement and go to the inner earth. And, oh, wait, I would meet other civilizations down there. We might have a ham sandwich together and have fun playing games. Think of low self-esteem in ways kind of like that. Play with your low self-esteem. You might be surprised at how it changes all by itself. It can't take a day, 2 days, or a month, but it works. But you have to do it. Anything else, my friend?
That's all I have, Abram.
That's all I have. Susanna, I've enjoyed being with all of you. This has been fun for me again, my friend. I love it. I love all of you. Thank you for being with us. We will see you again. Enjoy your day. If you are not enjoying your day, don't enjoy it big time. Play it up big time. Roll around on the floor. Moan and groan in agony. Within a couple of minutes, you will be laughing because you will be playing a game. You will be being creative. Thank you, my friends. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to remind you to please like, share, make a comment, turn on notifications. We love you, we appreciate you, and we will see you next time.